I'm so pleased to have Auto Lead Star submitting their products for the 2021 AWA Awards, and their Acquire technology platform gives dealers an unprecedented advantage to syndicate their inventory with automated smart ads and bidding across Google and Facebook. Some of you know Auto Lead Star for their tools that help dealers convert more consumers on their website, but their Acquire platform is really meant for two general purposes. Number one, to follow the consumers who visit the dealer's website, and number two, bring in more consumers who are in the buying consideration phase to the dealer's website through Google paid search and through Facebook social media campaigns. So take a moment to look at the Auto Lead Star Acquire highlights from their product demo, and then I'll have a few wrap-up comments for you to consider.
Welcome to the future of automotive. Welcome to Acquire.
When I look at kind of marketing, and I'll take care of just digital ads for a minute, because that's what we're going to talk about for AWA here, Acquire. When I look at digital ads, just think about what Google and Facebook have done over the past 5 years. They have opened up so many different portals, so many different ways that your company, your dealership can advertise and engage, that it looks nothing like it did 3 years ago. It just doesn't resemble it 4 years ago. And so if you're still taking the same approach of, logging in, making campaigns manually, using some basic automation out there, maybe a technology that was developed 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, and you're automating some little pieces of it, you're just not even scratching the surface of your opportunity, right? Because the opportunity that they allow for when you really turn it on is to get extremely one-to-one. And if you have an advanced technology, what Auto Lead Star brings, right? That Netflix, Spotify, Salesforce Marketing Cloud approach to running, in this case, your paid advertising, but really all your digital marketing, then you can really figure out what does the consumer want and what does the consumer really need, and you can get it to them at the time that's right for them. And that requires automation. But when you look at Auto Lead Star, where we really make our difference, it's in the speed, the scale, and the specificity. Speed is how fast we can get into an opportunity. And all the dealers' inventory, that's really where we bring some special technology. And to kind of just show you a taste of the product and really bring to life this triple S, this 3S approach that we talk about, I grabbed a dealer, a lucky dealer, I do not know them, out there in California and San Jose, called Honda of Stevens Creek. This is not a customer of ours. And that's exactly part of the point. I could do this right now in any dealer in the United States. And I'm going to show you what it's like to, kind of onboard them into our technology and how we think about marketing for them. And so I'll just walk through a couple steps here, just getting to know this dealership. And here they are. Here's their information, Honda Stevens Creek, the website, their OEM. I now want to understand their competitive landscape, and I'm going to understand who all the dealers are around them that they might be competing with, inter-OEM, intra-OEM, other OEM, and just see that and understand their market, understand how their competitors are marketing their cars, what the price ranges are, what the inventory movements are. Technology goes in and x-rays the market, okay, from the outside. And then I'm going to move forward and say, well, hey, how much would this person want to pay to do their digital marketing to Google and Facebook, meaning not to us. We're a flat fee product, which is important to mention. But here it is. Let's say, they're in a competitive market. Let's say they're going to put in $27,000 a month on Google and Facebook. And I'm going to hit continue. And what you're going to see when I hit continue is kind of like, that wow moment of us creating in one click all their marketing strategy, their Google ad account, their search and display marketing, their Facebook ad account with all the ads, and then behind their search, all the keywords that they need and all the parameters and options that they're going to need to absolutely outperform their competitors and themselves, and outperform, frankly, pretty much I think anyone else who they might look to do this type of work because of the speed, scale, and specificity that we offer. So here it is, okay, generating their account. I'm doing this kind of blind, and here it is. Okay, wonderful. So I'll walk you through it a little bit so you have a taste of the actual product. Over here on the left is, so what you're seeing is the back office. This is what the dealer logs into. And frankly, our account managers support them every step of the way, but they can do everything our account managers can do. That's our software is fully, SaaSified in that way. Dealers can go in software as a service and use it, or they can leverage our account managers. Here's their search advertising. Here's their display advertising, and here's their social advertising. I'm going to walk you through it. And then over here are other products we offer, because we don't just do digital advertising, we do marketing. We have on-site stuff, we have data mining and other sorts of things along the way. And so I'm going to walk you through here a little bit. So let's take search advertising. The way that we structure things here is according to objectives, okay? And we've generated in each of these objectives advertisements and keywords behind the scenes, because it's search, that are going to help really highlight all the opportunities that this dealer has to dominate their market. So you see over here, 3,760 ads. That's not a joke. That's actually 3,760 ads here. It's extremely robust, and it is extremely specific, right? If I click here, here it goes to the VDP, or we go to the SRP, and show that person what they want to see, right? And you see here the objectives: new inventory, used inventory, brand, dealer near me, which is a structure in search that's very common, Honda dealer near me or whatever it is, competitors, trade-in, service, and parts. You could turn an objective on or off, and it'll turn the ads on or off. If you want to advertise parts, right, great, turn it on. You don't want to advertise parts, like a lot of dealers don't, just turn it off, and it goes away. And within this, you'll see we cover everything because it's speed, scale, and specificity, so it's working 24/7 in order to deliver just superior results for this dealership. Same thing with display, which, as everyone who's in this business knows, display is often really only valuable in a remarketing framework, but we do really interesting display targeting where we can. And again, here is this dealer, and you see all their ads, right, going right in there. And then the same thing with social, right, Instagram and Facebook. Here they are, again, on the objectives. Let's wait for one moment. There we go, right? And all this stuff will go away on a real account. As I told you, I just built this out of thin air, total demo account. And you can see that essentially this is like a marketing agency in a box, right? Powered by technology. Now it gets, I think, better. First of all, when we build in a way that is super scientific. So you'll see here, for example, like, some nomenclature that you'll recognize from conferences, Digital Dealer, NADA, PCG and others. There's the Google micro moment structure. Now, everyone knows micro moments are helpful sometimes and they hurt other times. And sometimes our data drives a micro moment that might be like an OEM micro moment. Well, we want to focus it in for a dealer because we see there's good opportunities there. But fundamentally, you can kind of see what we're thinking and what we're targeting according to Google's nomenclature. And then with social, you see here the 4 strategies that Facebook recommends, really the 3 strategies. We have a ready to buy strategy, we have a why buy here strategy, and then we have a customer for life strategy right down here at the bottom. And we don't do the, in fact, I kept going, and then we don't do the events and the promotions. That's stuff that the dealers do. But all of our ads are kind of scientifically built so we can constantly experiment and figure out what works best for one particular thing. The only thing our system cares about is cost per quality lead. Auto Lead Star is designed to optimize for a quality lead, which is defined by behaviors that seem to indicate a sale or actual sales data that we can match back. And we want to get that for the best cost. Now, that is a proposition that you might say in the modern era, well, hey, it's all about user experience. I'm a luxury brand or whatever. Leads are not my thing. But you know what? If you train Google and Facebook to look for good buyers, right, a quality lead, they're also going to find you good people to just walk in the store. And so that's what we've learned. We've tested so many different strategies. And what we found in the end of the day is that that's going to give you the absolute best outcomes. Now, I want to show you on a more like fleshed out fake demo site. I want to show you how that comes to life and how that's accomplished, how we always find the best cost for quality lead. And we're going to let this load, like close these tabs. So I'm going to go here to something called the event log. Okay, the event log is a wonderful, transparent example of how Auto Lead Star optimizes, how our Acquire product optimizes every single day to find you the best quality lead for the best cost. And you can see here kind of a log of what the AI, right, the kind of the brain of the product is doing. For a simple example, 19 ads updated at 2 p.m., Great, here it is, right? So the price changed on your website, 2 p.m. we saw it because we're checking your website lots of times a day. Instantly the ads were adjusted, right? That could have been also a new offer came out from Ford. Something changed in the terms and conditions on a Ford offer. You put up a new special, who knows, whatever. When we see it, we're on it and we update things. Could be you sold a car, get that ad off. Could be we want to test out 13 new templates on the same car so that we can try to figure out what the best one is going to work to convert. That's the way that the system works. And typically on an account, this doesn't do it justice. You see here, 2,000 events. Typically on an account, you're going to see 20,000 events a month. I mean, it's stunning. What sort of manual digital, right, what we call in our company digital, what digital company can do 20,000 changes a month? You can't, right? And that's really where the state of the art is today and where you want to be if you are marketing in the universe of Google, Facebook, and so on and so forth.
As you can see, Auto Lead Star Acquire gives dealers a turnkey fixed fee solution for advertising their inventory on Google and on social media. Remember, the automation takes the legwork out of making sure that cars that are being advertised are in stock. The software integrates with the dealer's inventory and CRM to make sure that data is accurate. Also, the targeting and conversion of these ads make the platform a significant opportunity for improvement over technology solutions that are being used that are not specific to automotive, or for dealers who are using agencies that don't have specific automotive technology. So take some time to review the overview video that we just saw, check out the dealer testimonials, and click on the links to visit Auto Lead Star's website to learn more about Acquire. And don't forget to go to awa.autos to see all the winners from this year's 2021 AWA competition.